Mangroves are very important. They're the ecosystem that supports most of the life in the ocean. Mangroves are like the kidneys of the earth.
It's unbelievable how well he knows the different types of species, and every little leaf that's turned, it seems he knows how or why and when.
I really love this planet, and mangroves especially, because they are this meeting point between all the water that comes down from the mountain and gets into the ocean. Mangroves are beautiful. Let's go and see.
Here at Playa Viva we have 200 acres, and approximately 1/3 of that is mangrove restoration. As you walk or float through the area, you can see the mangroves surviving, and they will remain there. And we want to restore what has been torn down and stripped and burned.
Mangroves were totally all devastated 80 years ago. Nearly 90% of the mangroves are gone. We have divided this land into 3 major areas. One, we don't touch. It's just for nature to restore itself. The other areas, we're actually doing a lot of work. One of them is like clearing out all the edges so the seeds can actually reach the land. And then we also plant little seedlings of the mangroves that are not here anymore.
So the most difficult step has been done. The clearing of the invasive species, the planting of the 4 different types of mangroves, and getting them started and rooted. We have succeeded in that, and they are growing. Very, very, very happy about that.
This is the white mangrove. And like all mangroves, they're the only species that can grow both on fresh water and on salty water. And these nematophoros, part of the root system, it's how they excrete the salt. It's how they take the salt out of their system. So here's a nice example of red mangrove. And we can see the seed. It's a very long one. It's like a torpedo. When it falls down from the tree, it shoots into the ground and stays standing up. And then from here, it will start growing.
The mangroves are to the land what the coral reefs are to the sea. So it's where the fish, the crawfish, the wildlife that live between salt and fresh water have a place to grow and have a place to hide and rest and survive.
Mangroves will keep all the inland ecosystems free from the salty breeze and from the storms. Mangroves are really a live barrier that protects everything inland. When I see seedlings I put like 3 years ago or a little bit more, and now they're like, 3-4 meter high trees, and they're already like giving flowers and some of them even fruits. That gives me a lot of hope. It's just like a bunch of kids, they're all my little family. We're definitely making a difference here, and it's not only because these trees are growing and they're reestablishing the ecosystem, but what really makes the difference is the relation of the people towards those mangroves. When local people see that we are actually restoring these trees, they're like, rethinking again on what the value of these is.
75% of all of the wildlife in the sea spends time in the mangroves. If we have no mangroves, we have no bridge, and we lose life.
They're the only ones that can actually be here. And it's just a tree, and it's just a plant that it's easy to actually reproduce and to place back where it belongs. And by doing that, it's a simple fact, it's a simple action we can do that it will have big benefits into the ocean and into the land. That's why I commit to restore mangroves and to have them here at Playa Viva.